Laziness. Okay, there's two big things we can do about laziness. The first big thing is set defaults wisely. And this might be the most important finding from sort of all of the research that's been done on nudging, which we talked about earlier. When you set up a system so that the path of least resistance, what will happen if someone takes no effort at all, is a positive outcome, you get great results. So, your iPhone or your smartphone, right, you turn it on, like has some settings that it comes with that makes sense. It has a calendar that's already installed and it's already the right day of the week. Maybe it has a mail app and it just asks you a single question and boom, your mail starts loading on your homepage. There are all these defaults in technology, in life, and we accept them almost always at an incredibly high rate, and that if they're set wisely, they can change things for the better. I'll give you two really quick concrete examples. The most famous is savings defaults. You join a new employer. If they default you into being part of a retirement savings program like a 401k, so that a portion of every paycheck is just automatically sent over there, but they make it easy to opt out. Like you can click a button, call a number, whatever, say, don't, I don't want to be in the 401k. If they opt you in, you see something like almost 40% more employees start saving and therefore accumulate decent arsenal for retirement than if you make it easy to opt in. So the default is it's going to happen, but you can get out. That has much better implications, much better results than if the default is it's really easy to sign up, but we're not going to take a portion of your paycheck into it. So default, this is a big success.
So default to yes and give people the opportunity to opt out instead of defaulting to no and giving people the opportunity to opt in.
Anytime it's something important, anytime it's something even that is unimportant, but where it could have consequences for their health or wellness, try to make sure that the default has been set to something that will be advantageous for most people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
then make it easy to change.
Yeah. All right, you said that there were two things or something, and this was the first one. Was there another piece of laziness?
So that's the big one on laziness. The second one is habits. So habits are sort of what we there are autopilot for repeated decisions. There are default actions, and they can be trained deliberately. And there's a couple great, several great books that have been written focused on habit. And actually, I think they get the equation right if you look at things like Charles Duhigg's The Power of Habit. There's a book by Wendy Wood of USC called Good Habits, Bad Habits. She's an expert on this. It's a very simple sort of like engage in the behavior, make sure there's some reward, and you can do this for yourself or to encourage someone else to form a habit. Repeat as often as possible. And that is really the formula that tends to put things on autopilot. There's some interesting, things we've learned about the importance of varying the environment so that it's not always a consistent environment, so that you'll become sort of flexible in your habit formation. But basically that loop, it's almost like training, right? Like if you're trying to train yourself to learn how to play the piano or ride a bike, there's some similarities to trying to train habits, and that can be important for behavior change to get that loop going if it's a repeated behavior.